up for this one. Murray Castro will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn. Murray Castro will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Here's the first offering. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that hitting streak of his continues to grow as it's reached an even dozen ball games now. Joe Gutierrez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen, even if the throw is on target. But you see, the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Not the greatest swing that time as this is hit back toward the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And he is in there.
And this is where you really prove your worth defensively. This is not an easy play here by any stretch of the imagination. But he gets rid of this ball quickly, and he has enough on the throw to get his man at first.
Robbie Iverson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Lorenzo Gonzalez will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Change up low, 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You can't afford another base runner here. So whatever your best pitch is, whatever one you feel most comfortable with, that's the one you want to turn to.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Freddie Dorta will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Come on, baby.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Oh, here's a line drive, and that'll be over the second baseman's head and into right center as he comes through, a base hit. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Well, even though he's the number 2 hitter in the lineup, he says, hey, I'm not just here to be a hit-and-run guy. I can drive in runs just as well as the 3 and 4 guys can. True to his word, he comes through here with a 2-run single.
Like you can, come on. Let's go, big fella.
First offering on the way.
Right here, one time.
Murray Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
There you go, let's ride. Bring that
Oh,
up.
here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. It's not in time. 3 runs have scored, and they've opened things up even further.
And you know, guys, I think it's safe to say now that this ball game is getting away from him now. This is going to chase everybody home. It's a 3-run double. And you know what? If I look up there to section 311, I'm pretty sure I can see a fat lady singing.
Corey Rasmus is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Joe Gutierrez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Now a ball lined to the right side. That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. Throws there and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing. Murray Castro will step in. He had that big 3-run double his last time. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Joe Gutierrez will dig in. He singled his last time around. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Perky will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Robbie Iverson will dig in. He doubled his last time. Murray Castro will step in. An RBI singled his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That's a pitch right there that you have to stay on top of, or else it's just going to get away from you.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not. Well, a Pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.